All right, what's going on, everyone? Captain back to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today we've got an Alliance War Season 22 highlight reel clip of Rank 3 Corvus Glaive going to town. If you've been around my channel for a while, you'll know that I don't usually post a bunch of Alliance War videos. I've never been in like that top tier 1 alliance, so and my gameplays are not always the best. I tend to die every now and then, but this last season, it was my first season having a rank 3 Corvus Glaive, and my alliance 2 Loki, we are in a tier 2. We're in the tier 2 bracket, just so you know where we're at. We placed in just outside of Platinum 1. We placed 11th in Platinum 2 in this season, and these are just some of the more intense fights and the more like, not some of them aren't very intense. Some of them are just like an absolute just walkthrough. I'll go ahead and start it playing here. Some of these clips don't have audio on them because I kind of forgot to turn the audio on when I recorded it, so that's my bad. But yeah, some of these fights are just, they're just some of the more fights I'm proud of in this last season. I don't think I actually died with Corvus the entire season. I died with some other characters, but I don't think while using Corvus, I don't think I died, because he's just a beast, especially when you boost. I will be boosting in all of these fights. These are all mini boss or a couple boss fights that I actually was given assignment for. So those ones were pretty exciting. Obviously, I saved those big ones for the end. So here we've just got this Killmonger mini boss here. And in this war particular, I was able to get 4 charges on Corvus. And as you were probably noticing, I made the cardinal mistake of boosting up before I healed up my Corvus. So yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. Had to waste a couple extra units there. But it is what it is. I think I throw on an advanced power boost because I do have 2 other fights following up after this. So I figured I'll probably at least get it for 1 more fight and be good to go. And I don't know if that was a 150 or a 200% power boost. Either way, I start with 1 bar of power so that I can get to that special 2 faster. Because some of the other fights, I don't want the characters to get to their special 2. Because I think there's like a Punisher 2099 that I face that has unblockable special 2. But I mean, there you can see that fight. 4 charges with Corvus boosted that much that Killmonger didn't stand a chance. So then we go up to the left here. And then we face off against the Black Panther Civil War and Punisher. Not the most intimidating defenders, but Black Panther Civil War can catch you off guard if you're not ready for it. This node does have Hurt Locker, where if you use the same special in a row, you get a charge on you that'll lose 50% of your health if you don't remove it within 5 seconds. And you'll see that I kind of forgot that you have that 5-second gap. So in this fight, I could have ended it a lot sooner. If I had just thrown the second special 2 here, but you'll see here, boom, I could just throw it again right now, but I didn't because I was afraid of the Hurt Locker and I thought that I would take it instantly, but I forgot there's a cooldown, so I just pushed up to the special 3 and then finished off the Black Panther Civil War this way. So it didn't really matter. It didn't take any extra damage either way. So down goes Black Panther Civil War, and then we're moving on to the next one. At this point, I'm like, oh, well, those went a lot fast. I think this was one of the earlier wars in the season. I think actually no, this one might have been more recent. These aren't in any particular order, just in order of like least impressive to most impressive is kind of how I try to do them. They're not in chronological order from the season. So here we go again now against the Punisher 2099. So mainly he has an unblockable special 2, so I am trying to burst him down basically before he can get to a special 2 or at least bait out a special 1. Still got the Power Start 1 boost, so we're about to get to a special 2, and then this Punisher 2099 is dead. So yeah, Corvus Glaive with 4 charges kind of walks through a lot of fights, and those 3 were some good examples. So that was a pretty exciting way to finish off that war. And then moving on to the next war, taking on the same 2 boss nodes, but in this one, it is an Emma Frost and then a Killmonger. I think that one was a Killmonger. Seeing a theme facing. I get to face a lot of Killmongers now, and that may be foreshadowing for a future fight. Here we throw on I think, was that an advanced power boost again? I wasn't looking. Also, some of these, like I recorded these earlier in the season, so I don't 100% remember what was going on through my mind in these. But again, you can see I've got the 4 charges up in the top left there, so not too worried about the Emma Frost, except I apparently forgot which way I needed to dash there for the special one, and she drains my power, so that wasn't very fun. So I need to build back up my power, but luckily she's pretty much already dead at this point, and I'm like, okay, I guess I don't really need to get to a special 2, so I do kind of more of a full combo here and just go into the SP1 and figure, yep, that'll do the job. So there we go. We took a little bit of health there, took the stupid special 1 to the face, which we probably shouldn't do in the future. We'll try to avoid that moving forward. And now we've got a Killmonger again on this unblockable special 2, increased power gain, obviously a stubborn defender. I think we faced stubborn every war this season. I don't think we faced anything other than stubborn. So it seems to be the popular one right now for good reason. It's kind of an annoying one. So this fight, just kind of trying to, again, get to my special 2 and then cycle special 2s. There we go. Boom. And I don't need him for any other fights here, so I don't really care about his health at this point. I just need to get the Killmonger down. Trigger the reverberation there, but that's fine. Parry, get rid of that. Drop the SP2, and down goes Killmonger. So, yeah, another war done, easy. Corvus makes things easy. And now we're getting to the first boss fight that I was talking to guys. And this was actually the very first war of the season. So first war out the gates, and I get assigned the Alliance War boss, and I'm like, oh, great. I have a rank 3 Corvus, and it's Apocalypse. Like, this guy's still basically brand new at this point. I wasn't super sure how to face him. Honestly, and I know I did some duels before, and I only have 3 charges. I think I did 150% power boost, because I was thinking 200% might be too much. I don't face the bosses very much, so I probably should have done the 200% power boost. But either way, I was pretty nervous to go into this fight, but felt pretty confident after doing a couple duels. Land the SP2 there. I'm like, okay, cool. That did some good damage. If I can just chip away a little bit more, keep pushing him to the special 2, bait the special 2s. They're a little bit easier than the special 1, in my opinion. If I can just get to another special 2, maybe I'll be able to finish this guy off. So there he goes. He throws a special 2. I'm just going to block it so I don't mess it up, because, again, still not super familiar with his animations and everything. You see him kind of backed into the wall here. He's got the indestructible up. Take the block there, do a quick dash back that didn't trigger it, so that I get the SP2 in there. Got some damage, so I was like, sweet. Making sure I'm maintaining my charges. My health is in a pretty good situation right now. I go for a little bit longer of a combo there to gain more power, because I know at this point, if I get to one more special 2, it's game over for him. And there he goes. 52k crit on the last hit there. Off to a good start of the season. I was super excited. It got me in good spirits, definitely. 31 hits on the final boss there with Corvus. That was pretty sick. And then, of course, I had to drop a little Legacy let's go in the chat there. And Chris, my Alliance group leader, was also the one that said that. So this one now is the last fight we're going to showcase here. Again, was assigned the Alliance War boss. We've got ourselves Killmonger here. So this fight gets super sketchy at one point. And wait, which boost was that I just used? I think that was an invulnerability boost that I threw up there, just in case he happens to get pushed to a special 3. I didn't have any more power start 1s, otherwise I would have started with that instead. So I figured that one just as a safety net in case he doesn't want to throw specials. I have that, or if I get hit. So here we go. We're just trying to land our parry so we can still get the armor breaks up to remove his armor and reverberation. And we do only have 3 charges in this one as well, so we're not going to be doing the highest peak damage that we could, but still like feeling like, okay, we're dropping him pretty good here. We're doing a decent job of getting rid of the armor breaks and avoiding the reverberation. So good stuff so far. Trigger the reverberation there. It's fine. We triggered there. I kind of was backed into the wall. I kind of had to throw that just to get some spacing. So now I'm like, okay, he's not even 50% down. I only have 5 charges left. I get an SP2 here though, and oh my gosh, I about had a heart attack. The armor up came back right as my last hit of the special 2 hit, and so now I'm like, oh my gosh, my health is so low. But at this point I'm like, well, I can't die from the reverberation because I saw those charges. Throw off some nice combo SP specials to finish it off there, and down goes the Killmonger. And wow, was that sketchy at the end there. But what a comeback. I freaked out when my health just dropped. and I couldn't believe I pulled it out. And so this one was super exciting too, because you'll see here we faced off against, this was against Space Bastards, and they ended up being 3rd overall in Masters this whole season. So this was a definite like lopsided matchup for us. We weren't gonna win it from the get-go pretty much. They only died 8 times total the whole war, but I was able to take down the final boss in a solo, so I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys, for this Alliance War video. Quickly just kind of pull up a picture here or something from the fight. And yeah, Corvus, guys, turns out he is pretty dang good for Alliance War. So let me know if you enjoyed this, if you'd like more in the future, or if you'd rather have a full Alliance War gameplay video moving forward. I don't know. I might consider doing, since I have some other awesome Alliance War attackers that are rank 3 and Magneto, Warlock, stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. But that's going to for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.